market. State governments split over tax reform bills, and on the foreign scene, concerns raised over agenda of U.S. President Donald Trump's FBI nominee. I'm Ifechu Kumoilu with the news. Now, let's begin the news. We begin the news this Tuesday morning from the Oginiwa Slaughter Market in Obiakpo local government area of River State, where gunshots and tear gas were fired on Monday by the police to drive traders away from the market. Operatives of the C4I unit of the police dispersed traders, causing panic and chaos in the area. It comes 1 month after the chairman of the area, Chijioke Ihunwo, directed the traders to resume activities at the market 3 years after it was demolished and shut down by the previous administration. Deputy chairman of the slaughter market, Musa Baba Ahmed, spoke to our correspondent on this. He said some of the livestock and their I beg your pardon. Now, Deputy Chairman of the Slaughter Market, Musa Baba Ahmed, spoke to our correspondent on this. He said some of the livestock and their money went missing in the chaos. Have a listen.
This morning we came there, we slaughtered some cow and goats. So at the time when we were doing this business, suddenly we saw a group of persons that came with one man in a white Parajo Jeep. They came in with the security, started shooting gun, harassing people that everybody should go out of that place. So we are surprised, throwing gas, tear gas all over. This morning, so he hit me down. Others people jump into the water. The cow just disappear. Almost about 47 cows, almost 70 goats. We didn't see. Their cash and other things where they came to do their business, they were selling. All they lost it because of the shooting. In fact, we don't know what to do.
Some eyewitnesses also shared their account.
So I don't know, just like that, I don't see the people in the truck in the road like this. I don't know what happened. I don't see police in the pushing slaughter, in the pushing them from there. So I don't know what happened. Me, I don't see the people in the road like this.
I just see people, they run inside slaughter people. Police people, they put tear gas, people, they run like that. I don't know what they happen. People, they ask, I say, me, I don't know what they happen. I just look there.
I just see people they run. They arrange my market before I noticed tear gas everywhere. So me, I run. I don't see the people because the thing happened that side.
Which side?
Try the slaughter.
Now, other traders further spoke, calling on the River State government's intervention.
We opened the markets for the selling today. We're just surprised that the uniform men came in and started telling us go away. So I was helping some of my women to pack their things. One just came and said she lost 40,000 naira. So I begged the policemen. I said, let's go inside and check if we can see the money. When I went inside, all the people that was inside was the policemen. Even one of them put fire on some of the table. So I pleaded for them to off the fire. They should not destroy anybody's things, even though they don't want us to sell. But we'll wait for our local government chairman to come and address us.
I have to tell you, they shot me and therefore I look, because I not come here to fight. I just come here to find my daily bread. If to say this market, they have never said it within the public. We cannot come.
So we are calling on the government, commissioner of police, at least they should look into this matter and intervene. We are business people, we are not criminals.
Now, the River State Public Relations Officer of the Arewa Consultative Forum, Babaji Yao Tanko, also spoke on this.
With the coalition with the local government chairman and the community of the same market, and we the butchers, we have agreed to start work there with the government of River State. But I don't know what is the problem of police. They just come suddenly and they made my people selling their meat. They asked everybody should go out from here. They should go out. They asked, what's the problem? They say no, we should go out. There is an order from Abuja that we should go out from that place immediately. This is not market. Didn't we see the hyper city? That's why they started shooting tear gas and started beating our people out of that place.
Now, the chairman of Obiakpo local government area, Chijioke Ihunwo, criticized the action of the police.
It's quite unfortunate that, like I said before, that the Nigerian police force have been able to be used by politicians. That market belongs to Yoruba people, and nobody can acquire land without paying the owners. So, as a local government, we visit there immediately after now. For our people, I want to assure them they should remain calm while we follow it up immediately. And I also want to say that the Commissioner of Police should not be used by desperate people who want to, own our state.
When contacted, the spokesperson of the River State Police Command, SP Grace Iringa Koko, promised to provide further details later. Now, moving on, the chairman of Equator Local Government Area of River State, Israel Abossi, has accused local vigilante group OSPAC of aiding illegal activities of herdsmen and other criminals in the area. The Equator Council boss said this during a town hall meeting in Elele community. He vowed to disband OSPAC if, after 2 weeks, the traditional institution fails to unite all the factions of OSPAC.
Women in another suburb are regularly raped by Fulani herdsmen. Can a man from Sokoto enter into the land of Elele and begin to exhibit criminal display without the support of our children? That is to tell you that there is a serious criminal connivance. It is quite unfortunate that a body like OSPAC that we created for the betterment of the collective love and aspiration of our people, particularly security, is compromised for political peanuts. Because you want to satisfy the unguided curiosity of a political lord. We will not take that. We have to say that enough is enough. That the lion is having his quiet time does not make him a weak animal.
Now, on the impact of the continuous closure of Equator Council Secretariat by the police, the chairman described it as a distraction, insisting that it will not deter him from providing electricity to all the wards in the council area.
What is happening today is just a distraction. As even we are not people who have the interest of the state at heart, then by now, we would have gone on fire. But because the man who meets you in your bedroom to steal away your towel as a mad person shouldn't impel you to conduct yourself in a similar way. We will address the fundamental issue at the appropriate time. That is not enough to tell us that because we have been bad and debarred for entering the council, then it forms an excuse for us not to do anything. As I talk to you, projects are ongoing. Equator has lamented and what are going to achieve to light up the whole world in the government of the state.
Some leaders also spoke on the need of the community.
Both including to look into that area.
The word empowerment, coming political fraud. Please think about human capital development. Forget about sharing money through empowerment. Look at this youth. There's no amount of empowerment you give that will show something. But by the time you debate them in human capital development, you have a society that people can be accountable to.
Even if the money is in heaven, go and bring it and give us power. You were elected to solve problem. Problem number 2. I don't know whether you will be able to wear a boot and enter market Elele during the rainy season. We have seen hell because we had nobody to protect our interests. Don't be afraid to borrow money to do good. What we will worry is when you borrow money to begin to drink 40 years whiskey while the people are suffering.
Earlier, the Equator Council chairman inaugurated his political group called EcoFruit and donated the sum of 1 million naira to them. He also paid a courtesy visit to the Nyewele of Elele Alumini, Eze Marcus Wunyike. Now, in another development, the emergence of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike's allies as chairman of the two major political parties in the state have stirred comment. Recall that over the weekend, Tony Okocha, an ally of the FCT minister, emerged as the APC chairman, while another, Chukwemeka Aaron, has since been elected as PDP chairman, and these two allies are all from Obiakpo local government area. A Lagos-based political analyst, Liberus Oshoma, shares his thoughts in an interview with political correspondent Yobi Oruware.
To create a head of tail position for Wike and his people. And that's why he has continuously remained in PDP, even though his spirit is in APC. And all of these are also attempts to destabilize the opposition so that the president might not even have a formidable opposition to run against. It becomes legally impossible to hold him responsible for controlling two political parties. In the real sense, we know that he's the one controlling both political parties in the state, which is what they all do. They plant moles in the opposition party.
Now, a chieftain of PDP and former Commissioner for Communication and Information, Ogbonna Nwuke, also spoke.
But when you look at both sides of the coin, they're all being issued from one house, and that house is the Obiakpo house, where Wike prevailed. I think that it will make sense if the minister himself will make up his mind and decide whether he wants to work with Tinubu or in the APC, and in which case he will dump his members of the PDP, or that he wants to work with the PDP and stay on APC-related matters. The two major political parties in the state have lost their sense of direction. How can they be controlled by one man? I think the Rivers people will wait for this political drama to play out. At the end of the day, first of all, will take a strong position.
Now, Mr. Nwuke, however, advised the newly elected APC chairman, Tony Okocha, to choose between political appointment and the representative of Rivers State in the NDDC board. Meanwhile, a spokesman of the Emeka Bike-led APC in Rivers State, Darlington Nwuju, says the APC congresses held over the weekend in the state is not known by law. Mr. Nwuju said that the APC has not appealed, neither has it gotten a stay of execution on an order stopping the party to go ahead with the Congress.
This order by Justice Obumanu, which stopped any form of congresses, an appeal has not been entered. We only saw a notice of appeal, and a notice of appeal is not sufficient enough to stay action on that matter. And also means that the Court of Appeal has not set aside the order of Justice Obumanu. The court adjourned for the 3rd of December. Whatever has happened in Rivers State clearly disobeys the order of Justice Obumanu of the State High Court.
Now, still to come, state government split over tax reform bills. Stay with us.
In line with a series of petitions received from Echie local government area over the illegal and uncoordinated sand and
Now, they describe his emergence as divinely orchestrated and a testament to his leadership and competence to deliver on any assignment given to him. They express confidence in his ability and capacity to perform and bring honor to a Che ethnic nationality with his new position. They, however, called on other sons and daughters of a Che local government area to always keep the flag flying in different endeavors while putting a Che first. The statement also congratulated the newly elected chairman of ABC in the state, Tony Okocha, describing him as a beacon of hope and light to the party. Away from that, the Onyishi Agwaro III of Olakwa Umusalem clan in a Che local government area, Ken Wala, has commended the chairman of a Che local government area, Uzodimma Nwafo, for his developmental strides in the area. Dr. Wala made the commendation while addressing dignitaries including Governor Siminalayi Fubara, former President Goodluck Jonathan, and others during his 10th anniversary celebration as a monarch and first Che Festival of Food, Art, and Cultural Exhibition. He said Dr. Nwafo has done well in less than 2 months in office as chairman.
Uzodimma is barely 2 months in office, but he has done what a 10-year-old man in office has not done. The speed at which Uzodimma is going, by the time he lives in 3 years, the chair will be something else. I want to commend him before you, Your Excellency.
Now, he also called for critical investment in the agricultural sector.
We appeal for critical investments like you're doing, Your Excellencies, in our agricultural sector, taking advantage of our peaceful, arable, fertile lands. We know that agriculture remains a sustainable solution to addressing our nation's economic challenges, while also creating massive employment opportunities for our growing population. On our part, we are doing all within our power to encourage our people to continue farming, even though they do so with manual labor. In the 21st century, we are committed to restoring and promoting our rich cultural heritage through traditional arts, wrestling competitions, dancing, masquerade displays.
Now, away from that, the coalition of chairmen and secretaries of business organizations in Rivers State has saluted Governor Fubara for his resilience in moving the state forward despite the political crisis in the state. This is contained in a statement by the coalition coordinator Callistus Nadika, the secretary Onyekachi Owoma, and the public relations officer Emeka Elvis at the end of the annual general meeting of the coalition held in Port Harcourt. The coalition thanked the governor for what they called his monumental developmental strides in the state, ranging from the construction of the multi-billion naira ring road, which cuts across several local government areas in the state, approval of 85,000 naira minimum wage for workers in Rivers State, among others. They assured the governor of their support, saying his performance and leadership style has impacted positively on the well-being of the business community in Rivers State. They also congratulated their principal, the Director General, Simplified Movement, Evans BP, on his appointment and swearing in as the Commissioner of Physical Planning and Urban Development, Rivers State. And now, the Rivers State Commissioner for Transport, Collins Onuwo, has stressed the importance of education in the development of society. Mr. Onuwo said this shortly after receiving an award as the National Union of Rumolomeni Students Maro awarded their 30th anniversary in Rumolomeni community on Saturday. He said his scholarship scheme, free distribution of JAM forms, payment of school fees for indigent students, and other financial assistance were not driven by a desire for recognition, but by a genuine commitment to serving God and humanity.
I'm not carried away by awards, but I'm carried away today because youths, futures of tomorrow, members of this community that are in university, as today said, you are the shining star. Today you are the man of the year because of all numerous things you do, scholarships, payment of school fees, and all the rest. When I was doing this, I don't know this thing will come today. I was doing it for God. I was doing it to help humanity. I was doing it because my governor, my principal, the governor of Rivers State today, is a man who believes in humanity. He's a peaceful man.
Mr. Onuwo dedicated the awards to Governor Fubara for providing him the opportunity to serve and impact on the lives of his people, especially the student community.
I dedicate this award to God Almighty. I dedicate this award to my principal, the governor of Rivers State by giving to me the opportunity to serve. I will not be here today celebrated by Rumoluomene people as a shining hero and the man of the year. I'm a very happy man.
Also, the natural ruler and Nyeweli of Rumoluomene Kingdom, King Chukwuemeka Okocha Olumeni, while thanking the National Union of Rumoluomene students for the award, urged them to continue to remain steadfast in their academic pursuit. Our correspondent reports that notable individuals from the community, including Hani Nwoku, manager of Avion Offshore, Joseph Dentoye, among others, were recognized for their contributions to the community. In other news, states of the federations are split over the controversial tax reform bills before the National Assembly. While some are in support, many are against it entirely, while others are kicking against some sections of it. A number of states said they are still studying the bills to take a stand. States that are in support of the tax reform include Kogi, Benue, Delta, and Ekiti. Those against include Borno, Nasarawa, and Kano. Anambra State, many South states, and Plateau State say they are still studying the document. We go on another short commercial break. Donald Trump's FBI nominee. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.